Hi, in this video I'll be going over how to use the Sidebar Content Module, which just like all your other modules, you can access it via the Modules tab in your Tomahawk Content Management System. So essentially the Sidebar module right here allows you to edit the content that you have on your website sidebars. So you might have a sidebar on the left or maybe the right, or you could have it on both sides. And it allows you to add menus in there, or pictures, newsletter sign-ups, text, links, anything really you want to put in there. So I'll go into the module here. So I could start off and create a completely brand new one, or I have another one right here, left sidebar menu. It's the one that's currently active on my website. And why there's no menu to edit is because you can't have content and text and a menu in the same sidebar content edit. So you just create a new one. I'll show you what I mean in a second here. But if we're looking over this one, currently it's using a menu. So I created a menu called Sidebar in my, via my Menu Builder module. Control name, mostly just used for your reference in the admin area. No one on the public side is going to see it. It's just when you're referencing the menus, where to put them, stuff like that. Currently I'm telling it, I want it to be on the left. Here's a width that I've picked, 180 pixels. Can be smaller or bigger, whatever you need for your website. Apply site CSS, which is essentially when your website's being designed, right? The CSS is a certain look to menus. So in this case, you can see how my sidebar looks completely different than the navigation bar across the top of my website. And yours could look completely different as well. So that's where, if you want to apply the CSS, basically the design that the designer had in mind, like the specific look, the text should be black, the background should be light blue or dark blue, and then when it's hovered over it should be light blue. If you want to have that in there, you want to check apply site CSS. Now you can always uncheck it, click update and take a look, and then if you need to, check it back. Here's a quick and easy button. If you want to show the sidebar on just every single page on your website, you just check that one. Or you can go in and specify specific pages or categories for it to show up on. And sort order I'll get to in a minute, but you can note that currently this one's on top. It's showing the menu sidebar is going to be on the top. Sort order win on the left, right here. So I'll create a new one, just to show you what I mean here. So you see here we actually have the content window or the CK editor open. If I were to specify a menu, that's why it disappears. So I'll click use supplied content. Content title, you don't have to supply one, but if you do, basically, if you start typing in text here, it's going to put a title above it. But in this case, I'll leave it blank. Control name, again, just mostly for your reference, I'll call it sidebar 2. I want to show up on the left in this case. The width, the other one was 180 pixels, so I'll stick with that for now. I want to apply the site CSS. I want to show it on every page. And then remember how the other one was on top? In this case, I'll say middle. Again, you can always change them around, or if they're both in the same, but two are in the top, it probably just sorts alphabetically by the control name or whichever one was created first. But you can always go back and change them if needed. So, I've specified the width, again, a control name. Now I'm going to put in some content. So, maybe a picture. For just for an example, we'll put our, Tomahawk Technologies logo in here. You can't see the whole window here, but just select there, small, click OK. Add in some text. Just, again, some example text I have already ready. And then, as another example, you can use the, insert module token for maybe, a newsletter sign up token. General modules, there it is. You can, pick from anything that you have in here. Click OK. And at this point, I'll click Insert. There we go. So then I'll take a look at my live site and see what's done. There we go. So you can see this is that first one that I created. I didn't change it at all. I just used it as an example, went over it. And then here's the one that is in the middle. So we could create another one again if we wanted another menu underneath here and give it sort order, bottom, and not middle, anything like that. That's essentially the edit sidebar content module. Let's just see here. Yep, that's everything. Thanks for watching. Bye.